Platinum and Gold 11 Plus Lifeline members can send me their children's work to mark. I offer careful advice about how it can be improved, as well as pointing out what's already really good. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I do, step by step. Here's an email from Oksana, who sent me her daughter Jana's work to mark. Oksana's scanned the work and attached it as a single PDF file, as you can see. She's included more than one piece of writing, but for this video, I'm going to concentrate on the first one. This is the best way to send work for marking, but if you don't have a scanner, emailing separate, clear photographs is absolutely fine. Oksana sent me some very short pieces of creative writing, taken from one of my 11 Plus Lifeline writing packs that focuses on descriptions. Other people send me all sorts of things: essays, long stories, answers to comprehension exercises, maths problems, and so on. Sometimes they send me work from 11 Plus Lifeline or from my books, and sometimes they send me completely different work to look at. Let's have a look at Jana's work. The house I visit every year is just behind the Ural Mountains in Siberia. So this is a clear and effective start. I think it could be a little better. She writes just behind. I think there's an awful lot more that she could do with that. So I think she could Great. The next sentence. In the winter, piercing winds, and in the summer, the dazzling sun comes out and smiles over the roof of that beautiful house. Great, there's some fantastic imagery in there. I like that it smiles over the house, which is a really effective personification, and really contrasts with the winds. There are a few things not quite right with this. One thing I don't like very much is of that beautiful house, because I think that she's making, yes, it makes clear enough that this house is beautiful, and to be honest, if she doesn't make that clear enough, then telling me here isn't going to make things much better. So I think, now there's something else here, which is rather important. So she's missed out a verb here. I'm not suggesting that this is what she must write, it's just an example of the kind of thing that you could come up with. A note here that says, Jana's got a tendency to use extra words that don't need to be there, and which make her prose a bit clogged up, a bit sort of clumpy. Pieces all around, and much better. Be direct and elegant. Advice for life, that. I think this is very nice. I love the way that she evokes the feeling of waking up in the morning. I think because she's somebody whose work I've been marking for some time, I think I can get away with saying that she could choose something a little bit less obvious. So I think that's plenty for Jana to be going on with in terms of comments there. And I think in general, well done. So here's how I send my marking back to Jana and Oksana. And there's a link here to my online marking. Let's click on that. And we can click skip for now. Okay, we don't need this. Let's have a look through. So you can see that my comments are here and all my marking is here. Just click on a coloured dot and my comment drops down or pops up next to it. And you can just work your way down through the document like this, clicking on each dot and reading the comment which is relevant to that part of the writing. You can also click on a comment and it will pop up next to the relevant dot. You can see here that one's highlighted in white, and the comments next to it here. You can also zoom in or out if necessary. There are some buttons just above the screen that you can see. And one thing that's quite good is that you can also write replies to the things I've put. This is a reply, and then you click enter and that would show up for me. And then you just let me know some comments in the document and I can go in there and answer them. I think that's just about everything that you need to know about this. Let's go back to the email. The next thing in the email, which I always put in, is a clear statement of how much marking time you have left by a certain date and what will happen to this marking time if you don't use it first. And last of all, there's a printable version of my marking. This can look a little bit like a spider's web with all the lines between the dots and the comments overlapping, but it's useful if you need to print out my marking and take it somewhere. However, I do recommend using the online comments when possible because they're much easier to navigate. That's about it. If you sign up with bronze or silver, which aren't marking level memberships, you can easily upgrade to gold or platinum whenever you like. And likewise, if you try my marking service and then later decide that you don't want it, it's really easy to downgrade from platinum or gold to bronze or silver. Just send me an email at any point. It's very simple. That's about everything. Feel free to get in touch if you have any questions. I look forward to hearing from you.